Flight 370. So many conspiracies are going on at the moment on what actually happened to that plane. Me hearing the news, I was absolutely shocked. How can you just lose a plane like that? It really made me wonder how safe it really is to fly. They say that flying is the safest form of travel. Well, I don't know about that, ladies and gentlemen. I have travelled for decade upon decade with a vehicle, and I've never had an accident in my life because I'm a pretty safe driver behind the wheel. I'm certainly in control. When you're on a plane, number one, you're not in control. A complete stranger's in control of your life. And from what I have heard and from what I have seen, there have been accidents after accidents after accidents. Now, I don't ignore the fact that we've had millions of accidents on end on the road, but I believe that we make our own luck and we make our own type of skill when we're on the road, as opposed to someone who likes to be a bit of a daredevil and drive and speed and be a complete hooligan pretty much. A lot of people do that, and that's why they get accidents. I've never had an accident in my entire life. So I would say that traveling via vehicle on ground is head and shoulders safer than being up in the air in an aeroplane. That's why I don't like flying. But I guess you get so many stories about planes crashing and whatnot. But this one's very unique, ladies and gentlemen, because they have not found the plane. They have not found the 239 passengers on board. Jesus, man, Jesus. It really makes me wonder what the fuck is going on. How can it just vanish? Is it a government cover-up? Is it a terrorist attack? Could it be aliens? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? All I know is we have no answers. And it brings me to a topic of religion. A lot of people believe in God because, well, you know, no one's seen him, of course, but for all this to transpire on Earth, there has to be a God. How did this all come about? Well, then, you know, a plane goes missing with a million fucking radars and a million fucking trace sources. You know, there's a leaf that doesn't fall off a tree that the government and CIA don't know about. So how a plane goes missing and just vanishes into thin air and nobody can find it with not even a trace of fucking evidence. Well, I guess aliens exist then. That's proof that aliens exist. I mean, hey, we've proven that God exists because how did this whole Earth fucking come about? I guess aliens exist as well because we can't find a plane, and the only proof out there is that aliens took it, because how else could it have vanished? So aliens exist. There's your proof, ladies and gentlemen. Just how God exists. See how that is extremely ignorant? But you call a religious person ignorant and they fucking start banging nails into the fucking wall and screaming, going, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, yes. See, people like us, you know, like I don't really call myself an atheist, maybe a bit of an agnostic. We like to paint the house, you know, paint the fence out the front. We like to take our time and really fucking paint with that brush and make it look nice, you know. And religious people, they get a hammer, they get nails, bang, 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 and the whole fucking neighborhood can hear them. So, you know, that's why I don't like religion and religious people, because they really overdo it. Overdoing it would be an understatement, and they believe their own horse shit. But apart from that, you know, they can go ahead and believe what they want. If they want to worship a Pepsi can, or if they want to worship a 50-inch TV, if they want to worship a fucking hat that they wear, or if they want to worship a mobile phone or a mouse or a fucking keyboard, or a fucking headset, or they want to worship a pair of shoes, or they want to worship a fucking a drink bottle, they can worship and believe and fucking, you know, buy into whatever the fuck they want. Just don't fucking push it on other people. And as long as they haven't hurt anybody or fucking killed anybody, I'm perfectly okay with that. Just don't force it upon other people, and don't fucking portray your ignorance. It's not really a portray, is it? Because they are ignorant. Portraying is sort of acting in a certain way, but I guess they are ignorant. So the right term would be, don't be fucking ignorant around other people. Ladies and gentlemen, that was my random ramble. So back to the plane, because that's what the fuck we were talking about. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea how that plane disappeared, and it would be very interesting if they never find out what happened to that plane and the 239 passengers on board, which includes crew, of course, people flying the plane, you know, and the rest, which were all actual people that were traveling. I think that it's horrible that this has happened. I honestly don't know what people must be going through. They must be going through the worst heartache imaginable. It's very, very sad, ladies and gentlemen. But, you know, are we going to find out what happened? I hope so. I hope everyone's okay. But if not, at least we can find out what happened. Because if we never find out what happened, there's always going to be speculation. A plane with 239 people doesn't just disappear, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't just disappear. The excuses that they make on the media, I don't believe the media. The media is full of bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. I've been watching all the bulletins on this Malaysian Flight 370, and I'll tell you what, man, I don't believe a fucking fragment of it. I don't believe anything about what the media have said. I reckon the government is behind this, man. I reckon America is behind this. I reckon some high power out there that wanted to send a fucking message is behind this. And, you know, who knows, maybe this is another fucking excuse to start a certain war. Like how 9/11 was an excuse to start a fucking war. And, you know, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It doesn't just disappear. A plane just doesn't fucking disappear. You know, it's fucking bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. The technology they have, and they can't find a fucking plane. A plane. A fucking plane. I reckon there's some sort of conspiracy, ladies and gentlemen. I reckon there was something on that plane, or someone on that plane, that the government didn't want them to reach land on the other side. They didn't want to reach soil. You know, they didn't want to stop off and land. Either something in the cargo of great importance that needed to be destroyed or captured, either way, or a person that needed to be captured or destroyed, either way. I think there's a conspiracy. This smells of a conspiracy. A plane just doesn't fucking disappear. And they say that the plane is quite possibly hijacking. They say it's a hijacking now because it purposely went off course and flew for another 7-8 hours. Then assumingly ran out of petrol, which it would. Now, there's a million land places towards the entire area that they could have gone. So they could have landed at a dozen or so land areas. So either they landed somewhere safely, or they landed into the fucking ocean and they're all dead. Who the fuck knows, ladies and gentlemen? We have no answers on this. If you think you know what happened to Flight 370, place a comment below and let us know what you reckon. I think it's bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's bullshit because it doesn't just vanish. I know that much. A plane just doesn't vanish literally out of thin air. So, and if it blew up, you know, in the sky, you would honestly think that they would find some sort of trace. There has to be shit flying everywhere. You smash a plate on the floor and fucking there's a million pieces going all over the fucking house. It'll take you fucking 6 hours to pick them all up and find where every single bit went so you don't fucking walk barefoot and cut yourself. And you're telling me a plane that takes up an entire runway, the size of 5 houses. You're telling me a plane, only 5 houses? Try 10 houses. A plane is fucking huge. And you're telling me that they can't find even one little trace of evidence? Get the fuck out of here, man. You know, I'm not a fucking idiot. And I'm not in denial like other people as well. There's something very shady about this. You know, pretty much certain. I am pretty much certain, ladies and gentlemen, that there is something dodgy behind this. You know, we've got to wait for the next several days and see what else comes out of this. Jesus Christ, it's been, going on a week and a half now, and still nothing? Come on, man. You know, this is the type of shit that really fucking pisses me off. You know, and there's no answers. There is no answers. Jesus Christ, man. And, you know, the people that have all gone to Malaysia and are waiting for answers straight up. You know, all these families have been offered by the Malaysian flight company $5,000 if they choose to take it. $5,000 just to compensate them, you know, throughout this ordeal at the moment. What the fuck is $5,000 gonna do? You know, 239 people are dead, presumed dead, and you are going to give them $5,000. And I'm sure if, you know, they accept the $5,000 because, hey, they need it, okay. Put them in a back room, get them to sign something that they've accepted $5,000. So so you guys can't get sued. So you guys can't get sued. They want to turn around and actually take legal action when this is all said and done. $5,000. Well, what a spit in the face. And none of these people, as far as I've read, none of these people have accepted that. None of the people have accepted the $5,000. They thought it was completely ludicrous. You know, it's absolute horseshit. I think it's absolute fucking horseshit that people are able to just fucking, you know, sweep this under the rug. This can't be swept under the rug. There's 239 people presumed dead in a plane that's vanished in literally thin air. And people want to sweep this under the fucking rug. A week and a half of searching? What the fuck? A week and a half of searching. You can travel the whole world in fucking 30 hours. And it takes you a week and a half to search a certain area or certain other areas just in case. And you've got so many ships from all over the world and so many countries helping and so many jet planes and state-of-the-art technology, and you can't find one fucking lousy plane that's somewhere out there. Are you fucking serious? Is this a joke? How can, you know... Oh, man, I'm speechless, ladies and gentlemen. How can you not find a fucking plane? That is just... I'm gobsmacked. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Johnny K. Your comments below. Smack a like button on this video if you like what you've heard. If you like these midnight podcasts that I do. The game I'm currently playing is Blacklight Retribution for the PS4, exclusive for the PS4. Full game downloaded off PSN, the PlayStation Network. It's awesome. Full version, free to download. It's called Blacklight Retribution. Feel free to purchase a PS4 and download it as well today. I'm also getting an Xbox One, and I'll be covering a lot of Xbox One as well. I have a lot more fun with the Xbox One, but I've got a soft spot for the PS4.